Hi guys! So today it's a special day for me because I got a video interview and I'm going to attend an interview in literally 2 hours. So a little bit background about myself. I'm an international student studying in Australia and I graduated last year, so I have been looking for jobs. This company is kind of ideal company that I want to work for. So when I saw they posted an ad, I applied it straight away because it's kind of like a government nature, so you have to write very long address to selection criteria. Although you don't need to write a cover letter, it's a bit different from the normal job application. If you guys are interested, I will make another video talking about applying government jobs. And good news is they decided to give me a video interview, although I'm not even in Australia. So in 2 hours, I will attend a video interview with 3 panelists. It's a panel interview, so there will be 3 people from different departments of the company. And because I'm worried about the building I'm living, that they will do some construction work, sometimes it happens, so on the weekend, I booked a room in a nearby library. It's kind of like a project room with a lot of sunlight and with a whiteboard. So I thought it would be nice for me to have the interview there and don't need to worry about the construction problem. Currently, I don't have any idea of how the interview is going to be like because the lady who set me up with the appointment doesn't tell me how long the interview is going to be and whether they do a question and answer style or case study style. I didn't ask, which I kind of regretted. So you guys listening out there, I think it's better to find out before the interview how it's going to be like. I will let you guys updated once I finish the interview. Okay, so I booked a room in the library and that's how it looks. So nervous. 10 minutes until the interview. Literally so nervous. Okay, so finally finished the interview. Just want to share with you guys a little bit about the interview and process with you guys with this Australian company. As to the interview itself, so first interviewer, I got 3 interviewers at the same time, the director of the department, the manager of the department, as well as a coordinator of the department. So all of the interviewers are really nice, to be honest, and I was surprised one of the coordinators sitting in the interview was a coordinator that I had worked for when I was doing some internship for the university. So that kind of makes me feel a little bit relaxed as I already know one of the interviewers. And second, about the questions they asked. As this role is mainly about recruiting international students to Australian university, so all the questions they asked are about whether you had experience doing student recruitment, what would you do to engage students more with the university. I also got one very difficult question that I don't know how to answer. Basically, I was asked if a principal from a Chinese university wants the Australian university to give a student a scholarship. However, that student did not meet the requirement. What would you do? Yeah, so that question kind of caught me off guard. I think I didn't answer it very well. Yeah. They also told me that the result of the interview will be communicated to me in a week. So yeah, I'm not too sure what to expect, but at least it's a good experience. Alright, so the result of the interview, I was told through email that I didn't got this role, and this company is actually kind enough to tell me the reason why. because during my interview process with other companies, none of the company actually tell me why I failed interview other than saying we have better candidates. So the reason they give me is that I don't have enough experience compared with another candidate who had been doing student recruiting in the past 10 years. I guess it's kind of fair because I just graduated from university and yes, I did not have experience. Also, what they added in the rejection email is that if we have second role, we will offer that to you. So yeah, I was pretty happy. I recorded the first part of this video at the end of 2017 and now it's almost 1.5 years later. It's June 2019. During my stay overseas, actually after I failed for the job interview that I was talking about, I received a phone call from a company that I previously interviewed for. It's a software company, and one of the director actually rang me up and asked me whether I was still interested in that role I previously interviewed for. So at that time I didn't get any job offer, therefore I accepted that job, which was kind of interesting because this is the first company that came back to me after failed me. So I think the one thing that's really important when it comes to finding a job in Australia is that do not give up. Also, even if a company rejects you, say their HR called you or they send you an email that's saying you didn't get this role, but it's always good to write a polite email back saying that's okay, if you have other opportunities in the future, let me know. Yeah, so I hope you guys can be proactive and be positive when it comes to finding a job in Australia, and trust me, you will make it if you put enough effort in. Bye!